A little bit more definitely under the radar. I was not keeping up on him. I think we talked about him very briefly a couple months ago, maybe when the offer came out. But Prince Washington is a fast rising under the radar player. So he's a 0-star recruit as of right now. He committed on the 24th. So again, right before Lamarcus Jones. I can't remember which one in that order, but 6'1", 185-pound cornerback out of Houston Lamar in Houston, Texas. Again, unranked at this time, but been a under the radar fast riser. I expect him to be at least a 3-star by the end of this cycle. His scouting report comes in as Washington is an under the radar cerebral boundary corner with legit size and closing speed. Over his 2 varsity seasons, he totaled 25 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 10 passes defended. That pass defend number is a standout, showing he's constantly in the right position. He reads screen passes quickly off the snap and is the first tackler to blow them up. His closing speed in short areas is described as destructive while also playing textbook coverage technique. He had a self-reported 4.44 laser 40 at 6 foot, 180 pounds, gives him the size and speed combo to eventually play outside. The recruitment was light, notably, before Colorado jumped. He had offers from Houston and North Texas, Memphis, Colorado State. So classic under-recruited kid with a high floor as a technician. So someone who this is Coach Fletcher all over it. Somebody who he's definitely calling his shot on Prince Washington. Great name, by the way. I can see Prince Washington. I think he's going to be a 3-star by the end of this cycle. You do some research on him, and he definitely was somebody who has been rising, I would say, in the last couple of months, coming out of his last season, his junior year. But he's got good size. He's got good intangibles. He's got high IQ. All the things you want to see. Once he gets a little bit more of that production under his belt, and I think he could have a really big senior season and then end up being a mid to high 3-star by the end of it. So we'll see. But either way, I think it's good based on what I'm seeing about and what I've read about his trajectory and how he's been moving up the recruiting ranks. It's really good that Colorado was able to get in here early. So obviously, we lost Gavin Mueller, right? But Gavin Mueller, we got in there when he was a 3-star, and then he moved up to a 4-star. So you build those relationships early. It all depends on winning. You have a good season. None of these guys, I won't say none of them, but a lot of this depends on getting them to sign as long as Colorado wins football games on the field. So Prince Washington is definitely one to keep an eye on in terms of how he develops over his senior season, and ultimately if he ends up getting some true star rankings by the time he actually enrolls at Boulder.